Welcome back to Hoosier Sports Night. IU's #1 recruit Eric Gordon played in one of the biggest games of his life over the weekend. Let's go out to the highlight. Eric Gordon's North Central Panthers are taking on East Chicago for the 2007 4A Indiana State Championship. Pressured by a good East Chicago defense, Gordon throws the ball away, but knows how to make up for it himself with a great block, and somewhere ever so softly, Bruce Weber began to cry. North Central, trying to get on the board early, finds Mr. Gordon, who knocks down a smooth three, and if anyone can make the old people stand up at Assembly Hall next year, it's that man. Star junior recruit Angel Garcia is found in the corner for this three-pointer. He would play the villain in the Eric Gordon show on this night. Garcia also shows his versatility as he drives down the lane to put in this runner after being swarmed by 4 North Central defenders. And Hoosier fans, pay close attention to number 22. Learn to hate E'Twan Moore. This vile individual is one of Purdue's top recruits this year. While North Chicago is trying to find a last shot before the end of the second quarter, East Chicago steals it away, allowing Garcia to slam it home, putting East Chicago up by 18 points at the halfway point. Garcia would go off for 25 points in this game, as would our man Eric Gordon. North Central wouldn't go down without a fight, though, as Joey Brown, also known as not Eric Gordon, knocks down a three. Brown, who hit only 4 threes the entire year, matches that number by putting up his 4th in this game alone. Gordon, of course, would be doing his own thing by the end of the game, throwing one down here in traffic, but unfortunately for him it wasn't enough as East Chicago held on to win the title 87-83. Let's go out to Conseco Fieldhouse with more from the big game.
Tonight, the famed career of soon-to-be Hoosier Eric Gordon came to an end as his North Central Panthers were defeated by the East Chicago Central Cardinals 87-83.
That shows me that we got a lot of heart. We've been down a lot before during games, and to come back, and I mean, we're used to doing that, so I mean, it's just a good feeling just to do that. Yeah, I mean, I thought we were the best 2 teams here, and I mean, it showed that we got here, and I mean, we got a lot of talent out here.
Everybody knows Eric's arguably the best player in the country.
When we were seniors in high school, EJ was a freshman. We knew he could be pretty good by the time he was a senior, and obviously he's one of the best in the country now. So we're looking forward to having him. Hopefully we can put together a run like we did our senior year.
Tremendous leader, and he plays with great intensity. He makes his teammates better. We're excited about his arrival.
Despite the loss, guard Eric Gordon will have the opportunity to play in All-Star games beginning in Louisville on Wednesday with the McDonald's All-American game. Reporting from Conseco Fieldhouse, I'm Patrick Hurley, Hoosier Sports Night.
Now on to baseball. After a rainout on Friday, it was 73 degrees and sunny at first pitch on Saturday. It would be Indiana's opening weekend of play at home. We pick it up in the top of the first. Indiana losing 1-0, but pitcher Tyler Tufts, the junior righty, with a strikeout. He would set a career high with 7 Ks. We go to the bottom of the first. IU designated hitter Reed Briglia pulls a 1-2 pitch down the right field line, scoring Josh Richardson from the plan Wall Street. His 5th double of the year. He would finish the day with 2 hits. Indiana ties this one 1-1. With IU now leading 2-1 in the first, junior third baseman Tyler Cox on this 2-2 pitch. It's an RBI single to center, scoring Briglia, giving IU the 3-1 lead. We move ahead to some action from the pitcher Tyler Tufts. The sophomore had 6 innings pitched, 9 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned, 1 walk, 7 Ks. Then you'll see here he gets a little help from the defense shortstop Keith Haas with a nice stab over to John Fixler, the first baseman, for the out. And then Tufts shows off the glove here with a nice play off this line drive. He would end up moving to 3-2 with the win. Bottom of the fourth, Indiana still up 3-1. Andrew Means would reach here on an infield single to third. The Hoosier football player and baseball player would show his speed here. The 4.5 40 gets him to first base. Then after stealing second, he scores on this Evan Crawford drive on an 0-2 pitch to give IU the 4-1 lead. Crawford would steal second, advance to third on a balk, and he scores here on this hit from freshman outfielder Sterling Mack. He hits this single to right on a 1-2 pitch. Indiana is now up 5-1. We'll go ahead and jump ahead to the 9th inning. IU leading 6-3. Pitcher Doug Flenner picks up the save, pitching 3 innings. It would be his first save of the year. IU wins their 5th straight, improving their record to 9-8. Indiana coasted to the win, a 6-run, 10-hit effort. They also racked up 5 stolen bases. For IPFW starter Jason Ubehor went the distance but picked up his 4th loss of the year. Hoosier Sports Night reporter Jason Gaither has more from Sembower Field.
The Hoosiers opened their first weekend homestand of the season with a 6-3 win over IPFW on Saturday. Manager Tracy Smith talked about his team's outing.
You know, the guys did what they need to do. We didn't hit as well as we would like today, but you know, I thought it was a solid performance. Pitchers threw strikes, and we made plays defensively, and you know, and thank goodness we're fast, or we may have been in a little bit of trouble. But you know, I thought we played solid baseball, and you know, the bats will come around.
Pitcher Tyler Tufts picked up his 3rd win of the season, pitching 6 innings and striking out a career-high 7.
Got a little trouble at the end there, but everything was working today, and everyone playing good behind me, and it felt good.
I mean, it wasn't his best outing. You know, it certainly wasn't his worst. I thought he did what he needed to do. When he got in a couple jams, you know, he turned it up a notch and made quality pitches. So, you know, something to build off of, but I wouldn't call it the sharpest outing of the year.
With their 6-3 win on Saturday over IPFW, Indiana improved to 9-8 on the season. Reporting with the Hoosiers from Sembower Field, I'm Jason Gaither, Hoosier Sports Night.
The Hoosiers won again Sunday over IPFW 4-0, sweeping the series and extending their win streak to 5 games. 5 Indiana pitchers combined in the shutout, with Matt Bayshore going the first 5 innings to get the win and improve his record to 3-1. Evan Crawford and Sterling Mack each went 2 for 4 with an RBI, while Ben Greenspan and Chris Hervey each added a hit and a run. Bayshore struck out 2 and walked 1, while only allowing 3 hits in his 5 innings of work. The Hoosiers will look to extend their win streak Wednesday. Then they travel to Cincinnati to play Xavier. Let's go back out to Sembower Field for more.
Indiana got 6th straight victory and swept IPFW thanks in large part from pitcher Matt Bayshore, who pitched 5 scoreless innings and only gave up 3 hits.
Just getting ahead of batters and just letting the defense work. Mainly it.
You know, guys are taking care of the baseball defensively, but throwing strikes. You know, we're not under any false pretenses here. The Big Ten is going to step it up in terms of competition, level of competition, and that ratchets everything up. So we're going to have to come out even more intense than we have here the past few games and get ourselves in a position. You know, it's good to get off. You want to get off to a good start in the Big Ten. So
their offense came from Chris Hervey, who delivered an RBI single as the Hoosiers won 4-0. Indiana will begin its conference games against Michigan State next weekend in a 4-part series that has a doubleheader included. With IU Hoosier Sports Night, I'm Mark Kaplan.
We're going to take another break here on Hoosier Sports Night, but make sure you come back because we're going to give you an update on Coach Hepner's health.